viewers and subscribers of DepEd Hour Teleturuan. This is Rosemel Quijada, Junior High School teacher of Camp Nino National High School, your teacher presenter for today's episode. Today is another day, another blessing and opportunity for us to learn something new about math. But before that, let us have a short recall about number line. This is a number line. Number line is composed of 0, positive integers, and negative integers. Now, let me show you this illustration. Suppose that Kevin belonged to a class with the following seating arrangement. How do we describe Kevin's seat? That's correct. Kevin's seat is on the column 1, row 2. In our real-life situation, we use row and column in this kind of situation. This activity has something to do on our lesson for today, which is about rectangular coordinate system. At the end of the lesson, you are expected that you can illustrate rectangular coordinate system, identify the position or location of certain thing using ordered pairs, and solve real-life problems involving coordinate plane. To start with, let us have this figure. I know that you are already familiar with number line, but this time, we will encounter two number lines, the horizontal number line and the vertical number line. This figure is called Cartesian plane or XY plane. Cartesian plane or XY plane is used to determine the exact position or location of something, where something should be or where something actually is. Cartesian plane is named in honor to René Descartes, a French mathematician and the father of modern mathematics. Did you know that René Descartes invented Cartesian plane while he is in his bed with the help of a fly? He only wants to know how will he describe the exact location of the fly using numbers. And he ended up on using the grid lines. Now we call it Cartesian plane. Let's talk about different terms related to rectangular coordinate system. Cartesian plane is composed of two perpendicular number lines that meet at the point of origin. The horizontal number line is called the x-axis and the vertical number line is called y-axis. X and y-axis divided the plane into four regions called quadrants. This is the quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and this is the quadrant 4. Cartesian plane is composed of infinite number of points, and each point in the coordinate system is defined by an ordered pair or coordinates of the form x, y. In coordinates of a point or ordered pair, the first coordinate of the point is called the x-coordinate or abscissa, and the second coordinate is called y-coordinate or ordinate. Ordered pair can be named using capital letters. You can use any letters from the alphabet, and it is always written inside the parentheses. The signs of the first and second coordinates of a point may vary depends on the quadrant where it lies. Let us take a look on this. In quadrant 1, x is greater than 0 or x is positive, and y is greater than 0 or y is positive. In this quadrant, the sign of the coordinate is positive, positive. In quadrant 2, x is less than 0 or x is negative, and y is greater than 0 or y is positive. In this quadrant, the sign of the coordinates is negative, positive. In quadrant 3, x is less than 0 or x is negative, and y is less than 0 or y is negative. In this quadrant, the sign of the coordinates is negative, negative. In quadrant 4, x is greater than 0 or x is positive, and y is less than 0 or y is negative. In this quadrant, the sign of the coordinate is positive, negative. Now, let us proceed on plotting of points. There are important things that we need to remember in plotting of points. always start at the origin or 0, 0. And from the point of origin, the first move is left or right. The second move is upward or downward. In plotting a point, the axis to be considered first is the x-axis, followed by the y-axis. That's why we need to move right or left first before going up or down. Let us now plot point A. Again, where is our starting point? Correct, our starting point is at the origin. Since the first coordinate is positive 3, we need to move 3 units to the right. 1, 2, 3. The second coordinate is positive 5. And from this point, we need to move 5 units upward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is now the point A. We can name it as point 35 or simply point A. And this point lies on quadrant 1. Let us have another example. Let us plot point B. Again, where is the starting point? Good. Our starting point is at the origin. And what is our first move? Correct. Our first move is 2 units to the left since the x-coordinate is negative 2. 1, 2. And as we can see, the given y-coordinate is 0. Do we still need to move upward or downward? That's right. We don't need to move upward or downward anymore since y-coordinate is 0. This is now the point B. And now, what quadrant does this point B lie? As we can see, this point is along the x-axis, not in quadrant 2, not in quadrant 3. Therefore, point B lies on x-axis. Some points may lie on quadrants and some points lie on axes. Again, point B lies on x-axis. There you have it. We are about to have a short break. Please stay tuned for more discussions.